Welcome to the stage, Foul Play.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Foul Play, the improvised murder mystery in the style of Agatha Christie. In order to get started, we just need a bit of help from you. Could someone shout out for me a location where you might find a classic British murder mystery?
An opera house. Street.
I heard Opera House, thank you. There's a phonograph sitting on the stage. It's playing a jazz record.
There is a gorgeous crystal chandelier above the audience.
All of the seats in this old opera house are an emerald shade of green.
You can see footlights at the edge of the stage that are still traditional candle footlights.
There's a beautiful painting on the ceiling.
Off on the left, we can see a poster that reads, Miss Magnificent's One Night Only Affair.
If you stand in the direct center of the stage, you can hear a small voice beginning to warm up just off the audience.
One of the candles just went out.
Is that focus better?
Oh, no.
It's about the least constructive feedback you possibly could have given me.
Well, what do you want?
Do I need to tighten the focus? Do I need to loosen the focus?
I say you just need to fix the focus.
You know, anybody but my sister would never get away with treating me like this.
Anyone but your sister wouldn't treat you like this.
Damn right. Yeah,
Fred.
you look better?
Oh, it's... No.
Damn it all to hell, I'll fix it later.
Fred.
Why?
No one cares about the focus.
Well, they care when they can't properly see the singers, don't they? Oh, no, you're right, that's terrible. Thank you, that would have been embarrassing.
Look, the footlights keep going out.
Well, we keep taking down the oil budget, we're never going to be able to keep them all lit. I mean, I've got them on the lowest setting. Some of them are going to go out sometimes.
Maybe we should do something.
You've already fired the entire cleaning staff. What more are we going to do?
Maybe we should fire you. Stop having such special events no one wants to go to. No one wants to see Miss Magnificence.
I beg to differ, I certainly do.
Yeah, just you, and that's because you're sleeping with her.
No, I don't appreciate what you're insinuating.
I'm insinuating that she's a bad singer.
Oh, just think of it. One final performance.
And then the city will know all about you.
They already do, of course. Of course. But they'll know more. They'll know more, Gregory. Don't you think?
Oh, yes, I think that the songs in which you will sing and I have written will be appreciated by you and you alone.
Surely you kid, Gregory. My voice is better than it ever has been.
It's angelic.
Thank you. Your notes are lovely. I just want one last chance to show the world that Miss Magnificent has still got it.
And Gregory can write a good song.
Gregory, of course you can. Don't be such a silly twit. Why are you so nervous anyway?
You've just taken some creative liberties with a few numbers, and I just don't feel...
Gregory, it's theater! It's the opera!
I don't feel like you're really reaching deeper into your soul that these songs require.
What are you trying to say? The performance is this weekend, Gregory. I'm going to take creative liberties. That's what an actress does.
And I'm trying to create through you, and you're not living up to my expectation.
Oh, Gregory, we've worked together for so many years. Why this? Why now? You're hurting me. show. This is all I have left.
This is the opera house. We cannot play any more games here.
Gregory, I'm going to do my best. I have so many fans. I still get fan mail. Would you believe it? 76 years old and still in it.
Yes, Timothy Benz. I'm here from the West End to see Miss Magnificence this final weekend.
Oh, you want a ticket?
There should be a ticket reserved for me. I am a talent scout after all.
I was box office. I'm one of the performers.
Oh, I'm terribly
Oh,
sorry. I
but
just
let me
assumed
see,
you were
maybe
standing
I can-
behind the desk. No, it's
I just was looking for some things, but let me see if I can find your ticket.
that's
It
quite all
shouldn't
right.
be too hard. It shouldn't go. You know, very good order here.
Yes, Benz, B-E-N-Z. from the West End.
Well, look at that.
Yes, it
Mr.
should be a box seat.
BNZ.
Yes.
No, that's not how you say it again.
Benz,
Benz.
B-E-N-Z.
The tickets might be in here. I
the
should see if you really know. If they're really your tickets.
Yes, the reservation was for 2. I'm here with my associate, but he's joining me at dinner, and then we'll see the show this weekend.
Oh, tickets.
Yes, I'll take them now. That's
Yes,
fine.
that way you won't have to wait in line.
Yes, of course. And I'm sorry, I didn't catch your name.
Oh, it's Magdalene.
Magdalene.
My name isn't known very much, but, you know, they have to have some smaller parts played. It won't always be a small part.
No, in fact, many of the talent that I see start out small, so there's quite a bit of hope for you, Magdalene.
Absolutely.
Well, I look forward to seeing you. Thank you.
How do I look?
You look beautiful, Mom.
Simply fantastic, Mother.
I feel like my entire life has been building to this.
Yes, you've worked so hard for this. You deserve this. Tonight you will go on that stage and you will show the world just how much better you are than that. What's her name again? Who cares?
Miss Magnificence.
Hey, Mom.
Yes.
When you do really well, I'm going to start calling you Miss Magnificent.
No. Never call me Miss Magnificence.
I can call you
That is
something
her
different.
name.
I apologize.
I didn't mean that. I'm sorry.
I should have said it.
Lady Fantastic. Wonder Lady. We'll think of something.
How about the miraculous mother? I'll keep working, I promise. Just don't give up on me yet.
Honestly, that would be the most lovely name I could ever have. I feel like my entire life has been building to this. Just wait till she sees.
Mom, when you make it to the top, will you pull me up with you?
Of course.
I've always wanted to be a star.
The one thing I would never do is leave my children behind. That's something that no one who could ever have a soul would do.
Thanks, Mom.
So of course,
And of course, Mother, me and Clifford here. We will be there to protect you at every turn, every moment that you need us. We will be there.
Jacob, that means the world to me. Thank you. I may need it tonight.
You'll knock 'em dead, Mom.
Shucks. Oh, you two are the best supporters a woman could ask for.
You don't want to be late?
Oh, you're right. Will you bring the car around?
Yes. I'll be right back.
Keep an eye on him.
I know, Mother. He's one to wander, to say the least.
One to wander, and it may not be safe. I'm worried about what she's going to do.
Are you more concerned than... Is this more than I should I be worried?
There's something I've been meaning to tell her for a very long time. And I think this is the night.
I understand. I will keep an eye on Clifford as a good older brother does. Mother, as always.
I see you're here to see Miss Magnificence too.
Yeah, well, you know, it's no rush. I mean, strictly a professional relationship,
Strictly
so if you need to speak to her first.
She's busy.
Right.
You've met Gregory, songwriter.
Yes, of course, I thoroughly enjoyed that aria you wrote for last year.
I'd enjoy it more if she didn't sing it.
You and me both.
Right, well, you know, you don't have to be here. She knows the songs now. You can haul on out if you want to. You've got your money.
Look,
We have some business to discuss. No one's buying tickets for the show.
Have you heard her practices?
Every one of them, I listen from the rafters.
Yeah, where it's all even toned.
Up close, it's not so nice.
It's a bit pitchy.
It's more than a bit pitchy.
It's bad.
You know what I'm hearing here is a lot of professional jealousy. She's got her name over the marquee, and you, well, you just couldn't hack it as a singer, could you?
I own the marquee. Don't you forget that,
No, you won't let me, Edith.
Fred. Listen, we need to do something about the show. No one's gonna pay to hear that old bat sing like an old bat. She sounds like an old bat, like a literal bat.
A very old bat.
A very old bat, like a dying bat.
A bat with a foot in the grave.
Like a bat that you shot because you thought it was a bed, and then you're like, oh no, that's
She's a very elegant woman!
Is she though? Oh, I thought I heard my name.
Oh, yes.
Joanne, welcome! Hello, darling.
yes.
Oh, are you ready for tonight's performance?
Oh, I would be ready, but I think I need a few moments with you in my dressing room. You always have to calm my nerves, so.
Yes, of course. Will
Yeah,
you
have a
excuse
few
us a
moments.
moment?
Is there anything I can get for you?
No, you've done quite enough.
Great.
Well, I'll leave you be because it makes me sick, frankly. It makes me sick.
Oh, you need to work on yours. You're going to be taking a bigger part soon, you know that.
Look at you, you're just beaming in the mirror. It almost like sparkles, right? It lights up the whole room. The dressing room, even.
Thank
You are
you.
a genuine article.
Magdalene, what got you into this?
Oh, my voice.
Yes. Many women have beautiful voices. What brought you to the stage? You could be singing in a church choir.
Oh. I've just never been very religious. I am drawn to the lights. I may never get very far, but I'm drawn to the lights, and I wanted to do something different with my life. And
That helps. You know, I had someone I looked up to growing up.
like I look up to you.
Yes, I suppose like that. Except that I am going to take an interest in you. I'm going to make sure that you get to where you want to be. Like no one ever did for me.
Somebody should have, and you've made it anyway. I mixed those up.
That's very
Somebody
kind.
should have taken an interest in you, and it doesn't matter because you made it on your own steam, as my father would say.
I wish I had a mother to give me that kind of advice.
My father always called me a nightingale. Before. Yeah, you know. We can't all have fathers all our lives, can we?
Can I tell you a secret?
Yes. I will keep it in.
I know something about Miss Magnificent.
Something that's not so magnificent, I'm gathering.
When she was much younger, she almost destroyed her career by having a child.
He said that ever, that she had a child?
No. And she's never taken any responsibility. But that ends now.
What are you going to do?
Let her know I'm here.
Gregory.
Yes?
Thank you for the box seats, but I'm afraid without anyone in the audience, there's really nothing for me to see, now is there?
And how is this my fault?
You've called me down here. As a favor to an old friend, I came all the way from London to see your little show.
And your presence has brought nothing and no one. I thought you were important.
Gregory, I'm afraid the time has come for us to redefine our relationship. You see, it's no longer beneficial for me to stay on as your benefactor. You've not brought me anything new in over 10 years, Gregory. I've come out of a favor to the past.
And haven't had much to work with, to be honest.
Explain to me exactly how that's my fault.
I'm sorry.
I should hope so.
I'll find someone else. Someone better. Someone with presence, with panache. I promise it'll work.
They had best be on stage tonight. I know that doesn't give you a lot of time, but I'm a very busy man and I can't stay the weekend. If I'm not impressed by what I see on that stage...
Excuse me, I'm looking for a Gregory? That's you, correct?
Yes, that's me.
By tonight, Gregory. Pardon.
Sorry.
No, it's quite all right.
I apologize, I didn't mean to. You're the... Excuse me, I'm sorry, I don't think we've actually been
It's
properly
not,
introduced.
it's not a great time. Gregory.
I think you know my mother. She's a performer out here. Yes.
What's her name again?
Jennifer. She's the pretty young thing. Sings like an angel. You have to have seen her.
Has she been at practice?
Yes, I guarantee you she has. She works day and night to ensure that she is the best and top of her game. And I've come for a very special reason. I demand that you write her the perfect aria.
Consider it done. Can she perform tonight?
Yes, I was going to threaten you, but that's fine too.
Frederick! Thank you for giving me this opportunity.
Oh, no, my pleasure, of course.
I know they've moved up the show to tonight, and I'm ready. I'm ready, my dear.
Yes, I'm meaning to talk to you about that. Listen, we thought maybe just, because you've had such a short time to prepare that, well, we might let another singer take the big aria. We have this lady.
Sorry,
Jennifer.
it sounded like you said, we'll let another singer take the big aria, but of course you can't have said that. That's insane.
I'm sorry, I didn't.
What is the name on the marquee? Miss Magnificent, isn't it? And who am I? Say my name.
Listen to them, you're...
Say my name.
Miss Magnificent. But to me, you're Joanna. And I... Listen, we haven't sold a single ticket. We've given away 2 comps.
They'll come. They will come, Frederick. They will come. I have legions of fans. Do you know what my career used to be? Do you understand the men waiting at the stage door with flowers and
Yes,
candies
I do.
and gifts?
Of course I do, Joanna. I was watching every night.
Yes.
From the spotlights.
And I was beautiful.
Oh, you're still beautiful, Joanna.
Do me a favor then, my love.
What is it?
Say you'll do anything.
If I have to, I'll do anything.
I know there are factions inside this opera house that want to take me down. I know your sister Edith hates me.
I wouldn't say hate. Hate is a strong word.
She'll be sabotaging the show, no doubt. Get her out of the way.
I'll see what I can do.
Anything you said, anything, darling, just anything, and think of it. Us, you and I together. My voice ringing through the rafters, you keeping all of the profits.
I'll do what needs to be done. Good luck.
Excuse me,
What?
do you own this opera house?
Yeah.
That's incredible. Clifford. I'm sorry.
Edith?
It's nice to meet you. You see, Edith, my mother, she's a real talent, you see.
Who's your mother?
Her name's Jennifer.
Okay.
Jennifer Burfict.
Jennifer Burfict?
She plays a small role in the catastrophe now, but
Oh, for the Miss Magnificent show.
yeah, not too magnificent, is she?
Far from it!
That's just one guy's opinion, but
No, that's many opinions.
it feels good to know that you're not alone, right?
Books are what you want.
I would love for you to put my mother on stage as the main act. I'll clean toilets, I'll work the box office. I don't have anything going on.
All right, well, who's buying a ticket to see your mother sing, huh?
Well, maybe I'll go out in the town, I'll wear a sign. All right? I used to be a newsboy. I'll stand on a crane, I'll do anything it takes. Just give me the opportunity to get my mother on stage.
I'll have to take care of a few things first. Miss Magnificent doesn't like sharing the spotlight.
Who cares if she thinks the place is empty?
Well, there's only one spotlight up.
Do you need a second one? Because I'll do it.
Really? For free?
Yeah, for free, as long as you put my mother on stage.
What else will you do for free?
There's not a whole lot I won't do for free.
You can sweep the stage,
Yeah,
light the footlights,
yeah.
focus the lights, then like
Uh-huh.
dang brother can't focus.
I don't necessarily know what that means, but I'm a quick study. I went all the way through grade 10.
All right. Well, I'll take care of Miss Magnificence, and you fix up this theater.
I'm gonna fix everything up. I swear you won't regret this. This is gonna be the best decision you ever made.
Will it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Jennifer! I hear that we'll be working together.
It's about time, I think. I've always been a fan of your work.
Thank you. It feels good to be appreciated.
You know, it would be much better if it could be sung as it was written instead of how I've heard it.
You have no idea how much that means to me.
I think I have a bit of an idea.
You think that you'll be able to fit in Miss Magnificent's costume? It is the most gaudy of them, I know. But it's the only way.
If that is what I must do, to show you what I can do, I'm sure I can put that on.
I'm not in charge of costuming, I'm just...
Cancel tonight's show.
What?
You have no tickets sold. You have one comp in the audience. I've checked. Cancel it. Don't even give her the chance. Let her name be scratched out on the marquee and put up a new show with me when I have a costume that will be perfect.
The show must go on.
For
Other people...
I was talking to Mr. Benz.
Oh. And?
And I'm sure that with my persuasion, he will support this new endeavor.
Oh.
But I want to see her name cancelled, so everyone knows she wasn't just replaced, she was destroyed.
I'll see what I can do.
Thank you. I'll see what I can do with all of these costumes. I'm sure I can find something. I do have a bit of a talent with sewing.
But the songs, you know them by heart?
Every single one of them.
Good.
I've been reading all of your music, practicing it at home for my boys. They never had a father to bring them up, so I just always sang to them when they were sad or tired or...
Well, perhaps I can come around sometime and teach them some of the other songs that I've been working on.
Perhaps you should. Once we've given the show a trial run, of course.
Of course.
Now, to see what we can do with these. Oh.
Good evening.
Hello. I'm just filling the lamps.
So I see. Doing a fine job of it.
Clifford. Sorry.
Sorry, Timothy.
Timothy.
Yes.
That's right. Good time to meet you.
Yes.
Can I help you?
No, just waiting for the show to start.
Oh. Right.
Show is still on for the evening, yes?
Oh, I've no idea.
Can't help but notice the house is not yet open.
Yes, the show is open. It's My sister, how are you? Yes, the show's absolutely on.
Cliff!
Command performance just for you, Mr. Benz.
Couldn't help but notice the house is not yet open. The house?
Oh, yes, no, we decided we would give you a special preview. The acoustics are especially fine in here when there are no bodies in the seats.
And the lights are brilliantly focused.
Thank you. Right, of course.
Your intent is to give me a preview, the exact time of the performance?
Yes, exactly. Well, you know, we had a special set of posters made up just for you, to give you really the VIP treatment. I know how you know, London critics are.
Yes, well, I couldn't help but notice that there seem to be an awful lot of people working here, but nobody's really doing anything.
Yeah, I'm wondering about that a bit myself, to tell you the truth.
This young man was just filling the lamps.
Correct. So the audience can see on their way into the theatre.
Right, that was all the oil we had left. Oh, we'll talk about this later. Yeah, no, yes, of course, so you'll be able to see everything in brilliant clarity up here on stage.
Ah, yes.
Oh,
Perfectly normal to have cast members wandering about the house before the show begins.
Oh, well, she's our contra-alto and our ticket taker, so...
Yes, well, I can't help but wonder, if this show is not going to run, then perhaps my talents had better be used elsewhere.
No. Listen, could you...
I'm
could
sorry,
you
did I interrupt something? Mr. Benz, hello?
Yes, hello,
I
good to see you
can
again.
tell when I'm not wanted. I'll go sweet.
I'll go get you a cocktail from the bar. Gimlet?
Yes, please.
Good.
Not really a ticket taker.
No, I believe we covered that earlier.
Yes, I know, but he insists on saying it even though it's not true. I just get stuck there every once in a while.
Yes.
So you are staying for the show?
Well, that all depends. You seem a trustworthy lady.
Oh, I am. I'm a genuine article. Not everybody is, you know.
I didn't get on the train from London today. I came in from the south end of town. My name is not Timothy Benz. I ran into Mr. Benz on the train and something happened.
But you told me you were Timothy Benz and I gave you a ticket.
Here you are, Mr.
Oh.
Benz. These
Yes.
cocktail onions are imported all the way from France.
Thank you. Please don't tell anyone if you won't mind. I'd better get in.
It sounds rather mysterious and exciting.
Yes, well, we'll see, won't we?
Lovely. How did you get in here? I said no cast members in my dressing room prior to performance.
I wanted to talk to you before you went on.
Yes, get on with it. 10 minutes to curtain.
Do you ever wonder what your life would have been like if something had changed?
Whatever do you mean? I feel I was born for the stage and here I am on the stage, just as it is.
I've always felt like I was born for the stage too.
Yes, well, most chorus girls do.
You see, growing up, I was always told stories of my mother, a famous singer.
Oh, so lovely.
And one day I hoped I would get to meet her and sing with her and possibly share a dressing room.
Well, yes, I hope that can happen for you someday, darling. But as I said, we're getting close to curtain, and you better toddle along your way. The night is mine after all.
Mother, oh, sorry, the stage director told me you were...
Why did you get rid of me?
10 minutes to curtain. It was magnificent.
This is my son. Your grandchild.
How did you find it?
No, I haven't found it. Could be it.
Get out! I left you behind and I don't want any memory of you!
How dare you!
Get
How
out of my
dare!
dressing room!
How dare you!
Frederick! I'm being tremendously bothered by these random strangers!
Oi.
Get them out of my dressing room now!
Jennifer, what is this? Get out. And what are you children doing running all over the theatre? I found one of them cleaning in the lobby earlier.
They're doing nothing. They're doing nothing. We'll leave. We'll leave.
Go.
If that's what you want.
It is what I want. It's what I wanted then. It is what I want now.
This isn't over. This is not over.
Oi, Clifford,
The body of Edith was found in the catwalk at midnight.
A few ticket stubs lay strewn about her body.
The one spotlight has been shattered and is sitting next to her.
Her body is soaked in lamp oil.
You can see as she's hanging from the catwalk, blood dripping down onto the stage below.
A ripped patch of a very, very gaudy costume is stuck to the railing.
Below the catwalk, one of her shoes is just a miss on the floor, on the stage floor.
Between her arms, a fire begins to blaze.
Welcome back to the stage. Foul play.
Welcome back to Foul Play, an improvised murder mystery in the style of Agatha Christie. In this hat are 8 slips of paper, one of which is marked murderer. We'll know who the murderer is, but can you guess it?
Listen, I'm happy to help in any way I can.
Could you please get me some bandages? For Christ's sake, these blisters are horrible. Easy. Easy.
We've done some numbers on here.
Yeah, well, putting out a burning body will do that.
I can't even imagine what that would be like.
I didn't think I ever could either, to be honest with you. My sister at that.
I can't even imagine what it'd be like to have a sister.
You're a brother, don't you?
Yeah, I suppose. We're not very close. See, I've made a lot of... This is no time for my soapbox, but...
No, go ahead. It takes my mind off of things.
I've tried really hard for a number of years to see if she's trying to feel close.
I understand that.
I used to follow him around a lot when we were kids. Sometimes he'd push me, or he'd run away, or he'd tell me to hide, and then he'd run.
Oh, it sounds just like Edith.
He's really gotten in the way of me and my mum lately. I love her a lot, and...
Now listen, I didn't mind a little bit of life story, but let's be honest. My sister just died, man.
Right.
I appreciate the company, though, I do.
Well, as I said, I'd be happy to help in any way I can.
Yeah, well, could you figure out who killed my sister on the catwalks and then set her on fire?
Well, I can try.
I mean, because someone here is a murderer, and if we don't figure it out by... Well, end of the day, you know they're going to shut this place down forever. Closest is.
Right.
Do you want a job, by the way? Like a real one, not volunteering to sweep in the lobby.
You do that?
Lord knows I need help just now.
Yeah, I'd love it.
Are you out of your goddamn mind?
I'm sorry.
Gregory, it's so horrible.
I know.
Canceling the show like that. There was a reviewer here, I heard, and everything.
No
Now we're going to get horrible bills. No one's going to buy a ticket.
No one's going to hear my songs.
We'll reschedule. We'll reschedule, of course, Gregory.
And where will we reschedule?
Well, here, of course.
Here?
Well, why not? We have better management now.
It's a crime scene! who's going to see a play at a crime scene, and then who's going to feel the feelings that I want people to feel.
The whole of London is a crime scene, Gregory. It'll be fine. We'll get it cleared up. The police will have their man. I'm sure it was some stranger coming around in the night, killing someone, a madman on the loose. We'll put it up next weekend. Next weekend, Gregory.
Is that all you can think about, is you?
Well, of course I'm worried about your career as well. We work together, Gregory.
Since when?
You've always written for me, so beautifully. And I want to perform your last song so beautifully.
Oh, my last song? This is your last song.
Well, not if we get enough positive reviews in the press.
I don't think I can work with you anymore.
Gregory, what do you mean? We'll put it up next weekend. It'll be wonderful. You're so glum. It's just murder that's getting you down.
Do you feel anything at all?
Well, of course. I'm sure. I feel very sad for the poor girl.
You're smiling!
Well, if you must know, I'm glad she's dead. There, I said it. Why shouldn't I be? She was a bitch and she hated me. I know for a fact she was working to replace me on this stage, and I'm glad she's gone. Does that make me a murderer?
We all hated you. Everyone who worked here. I talked with them about it. They hate you. They find you to be an old bat. How dare you? How dare me? You're the one who's trying to take advantage of this situation. I bet it was you.
I'm just trying to sing your songs.
Like hell you are.
Mother, there you are, thank goodness. I've packed your things, we're ready to go, we can leave at any moment.
If you two want to go home, I can stay here. I have a lot of work to do on these costumes.
Mother, a woman was murdered here. We're not going to leave you here, of course not.
The show must go on. Isn't
Mother,
that
I brought
the
you
saying?
more needles.
Thank you.
Clifford, you have to help me talk some sense into Mother. She wants to stay here.
Why would we not?
A woman was murdered here!
Yes, a woman was murdered here. And now, everyone is going to be talking about this place. They are going to have shows again, and maybe this is my chance.
The theater's going to be cleaner. The lights will be brighter.
Besides, if we just run off home, they'll suspect us.
And the lights aren't the only thing that'll be brighter.
You said.
I think the talent will be as well.
You both sound like madmen right now. I hope you understand that.
Jacob! You once said you would do anything for me. You would keep me safe.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get you somewhere safe. Clifford, yeah.
Do you know what happened to her?
No, I mean, I saw her last night, of course, and we had some words, but everything was fine when we were said and done.
What did you say?
Well, I said, now listen here. I demand that you give my mother a shot.
Show's cancelled.
What? No! It can't be cancelled. Tonight is supposed to be her night.
Tonight? In an empty theater, your mother's gonna have a big night?
You're the owner. Certainly you have to be able to figure something out. Tonight has to be the night.
Figure something out for your mother? She doesn't do anything for me. She doesn't sell tickets. She doesn't bring anything in. At least Miss Magnificence has a benefactor.
Miss Magnificence, how can you know it? How could you overlook something so important? Somebody so talented, somebody so much better than Miss Marvelous? No.
Miss Magnificent.
I was furious at her, yes, but it was a moment of passion. What?
Well played, Jacob. You really got her on that one.
I was trying to help, and what were you doing, Clifford?
Succeeding, Jacob. I work here now, Jacob. I run the theater. I did this Jacob, my entire life, you've always said how much closer you were to Mom. How much more stable and mature you were. Well, who's the fucking winner now, Jacob?
What do you think? Not as gaudy and horrible as what she had.
It looks beautiful, Mom.
We need to take advantage of this. It's tragic. But this is the moment, this paper, this opera will be in the paper.
People will come for miles to see it, Jacob.
People flock to tragedy.
I cannot be a part of this. You're better than this. You raised me. You were my brother. We played together. What are you?
When it was convenient for you, Jacob. And now I'm not siding with you when it's convenient for me. Best run along, Jacob.
I'm sorry, Mr. Benz. I'm afraid we're closed. We didn't perform last night, and as you can imagine, we're certainly not performing tonight either.
Yes, well, so I can tell. Is everything all right? Your hands?
No, my hands are terrible. What are you doing here, by the way? I mean, you're the only one around here I don't know, and you seem to pop up like an ugly penny.
Well, I'm here from the West End. I'm a talent scout looking for new talent for my show.
Right, I heard that, and then I tried to call your agency. They'd never heard of you. Well, that is to say, they'd heard of Mr. Benz, but he was in his office, talked to him, real nice chap.
Yes. Yes, Mr. Benz is a wonderful chap.
Uh-huh. I mean, I have half a mind to just have you arrested now.
Yes, that would be the prudent thing to do. I wonder if you'd indulge me for a moment.
All right, but only because it's hard for me to dial.
I want you to know one thing, above all.
Listen, you stay on that side of the
I have
counter.
always wanted the best for this theatre. And I am so very sorry. I am so very sorry.
What are you doing in my office?
I've just been trying to put the pieces together.
That's the police's job. I'm sorry.
But they don't know as much as maybe some of us have know the place inside out, you know? Maybe we'll find a clue. It's not safe.
Yeah, I know that. I walked
know,
by a dead
well-
body in the lobby.
I know. What? Another? Another? What? Another? Another? Oh! Who? Who was it? What are you talking about? Maybe beside him, up above in the cat. Besides that?
Edith's brother.
Oh! No!
It's terrible. A knife wound in his belly.
What? Oh!
Whole damn place is ruined. Do you need me to call someone?
No, I don't trust anyone. One is bad, but two, that's like a pattern. Me with no parents to look after. This has been my home, sort of. I mean, it's the best I've had. Travel place. Oh.
You're an
Why would
actor, right?
Well, yes.
Well, you're doing a good job of it.
What do you mean by that?
Where were
I'm
you?
frightened. Aren't you frightened?
I'm scared to death, and I'm trying to leave this place.
I don't have anywhere else to go.
Where were you when Edith was murdered? When was the last
time you talked to her?
Well, I did talk to her before I left last night. It was rather late, but I mean, she was alive. Of course.
What?
Well, I was just thinking it was time for me to have a little, I don't know what, not exactly a promotion, but like to get a little bigger singing part. I've been doing my vocals like you suggested, and I've really been working hard. Surely you've noticed the difference.
Sure. I listen to you all the time. You're a nightingale, so pretty. Stop it. Look, I just got all this oil. I gotta load it up with that damn Clifford. Used up all our lamp oil, and I had to go out and get more.
What? You're awfully hard on everyone here.
Because it's a failing opera house. I'm literally losing money every day I stay open here.
Well, did it ever occur to you that it's failing because you're hard on everyone?
If I'm not hard on everyone, then we have terrible shows like The Marvelous Miss Magnificence.
She's doing the best she can.
Is she? Maybe 30 years ago it would be fine, but not anymore.
Maybe you should let some of us move up a little bit and take a little bit of that light.
We have one spotlight! Just one!
You don't have to have the same person in it all the time. Well, just a little bit. That's what I'm saying. Just a little bit of time.
Fine. Find your light. Sing a song. Do whatever the hell you want. Yeah. Because I'm selling this goddamn place.
No, you can't. You can't sell my home. You can't.
I'm sorry,
sell my
wait, excuse me. Have you been living here?
You can't sell my home. That's all I said. I may have said some not nice things, but I certainly didn't kill her.
You should leave.
To go where? Do you not listen to me at all? I have nowhere else.
Anywhere else is better than here.
Frederick!
There.
Didn't I tell you to leave and never come back?
You did? I feel like circumstances have changed.
My lover is dead.
Yes.
My career is gone. I have no one at this theater now. No one who cares. My last penny was put into the show.
You have a daughter. You look on the bright side.
Do you know what I see when I look at you?
No.
I see the worst mistake of my life.
Giving me up?
Having you. My career was at a high point. I was on the stage. I was on the front of every program. Till I met your father, horrible man. Treated me like dirt.
I can relate to that. The boys, their father was the worst mistake of mine, but they're the best thing that ever happened to me.
Why do you think I need to resurrect my career now? There would be nothing to resurrect if I never had you.
Did you not ever think it was something we could do together?
What do you mean?
You always want the spotlight. But think about it. This is our chance. A mother-daughter act. Reunited after all these tragic years. In a tragic opera house.
Yes.
It could make headlines. We could be front page.
Do you think so?
It's worth a try.
Yes. Yes, me, center stage.
No. Us. On stage. Together.
You found me at a very vulnerable point.
And yet I'm the one holding all of the bargaining chips.
Fine. I'll do it. I'll do it. Leave me alone.
Thank you, Mother.
probably the last person in the world I want to see right now. No, that's not true. There's 2 more people, so yes, actually, take a seat.
Spoke with your mother. We're going to start a mother-daughter act at the Opera House.
Tell me, grandmother. Does insanity run in the family?
What are you driving at?
You're acting like absolutely nothing has happened over the last couple of days. People have died, and you're using this as an excuse for fame? For...
Why shouldn't I use it for something? If I don't use it for anything, then it means nothing.
You know, you and her, you sound alike. You talk alike. I truly thought that my mother was something fantastic and wonderful. Somebody who I could look up to and protect. And over the last couple of days, what I've learned is she doesn't deserve that. She deserves better than you, maybe, but you're both awful.
Life is awful, my boy. It's a horrid, horrid thing.
Oh, that's the life lesson here.
Yes, it is. And all we can do is try and suck the most out of it that we can before we're dead.
Well, I'm sorry if I need something more out of life than just devouring everybody in front of me, taking what I want. Perhaps maybe I want to add something to the world, or at the very least not destroy it one damn brick at a time. You're a monster.
If you don't destroy it, it'll destroy you.
What do you mean you're leaving?
I can't work in this opera house anymore, I'm sorry.
So don't work in the house, send me songs. You're the best writer in town. We can sing them together. You and I.
Or just you.
I will always need support from those around me.
I'm a bit suspicious.
Of her?
Yes, she lives here, apparently.
You think she might have had something to do with Edith?
I know she did.
I can hear you.
And she's an eavesdropper.
You're speaking right in front of me. That's not considered eavesdropping. I am a genuine article. I've never hurt nobody.
I trust her. With my life.
See?
Fine, I'll write from afar, but I'm not going to be working here. It's too much.
What's going to happen to the Opera House now?
Yes, what will happen now that they're both gone?
I don't know, and frankly, I don't care.
You can't mean that. This has been your life. Just like it's been mine.
My life will not go on at the expense of others. If my work is somehow involved in this, I just think I should go.
What if your music is the best thing to come out of this? This whole place. It's been a platform for the beauty that comes through your mind and through your pen and through the voices of those of us that are lucky enough and fortunate enough to sing it.
My first show here ended up in a murder!
The body of Miss Magnificent falls from the rafters.
Can I help you with something?
Yes, I was just looking for your brother, actually.
What do you need him for?
Well, let's just say I wanted to tie up a few loose ends before I left.
Ah. Have we met? I'm Clifford,
Timothy.
the general manager.
Yes, I believe general manager. Yes, we met just the
Yes.
other night.
I have been employed here for a rousing 2 weeks, but it's insane how that you can rise to such stations.
It certainly is. I was wondering if you might deliver a message to your mother for me.
It depends on what kind of a message it is.
Just tell her it's done.
Right. I'll let you know.
I'll see her at the arranged place
Yes.
in a month.
Yes. Heard that there's a great show coming up in 2 weeks.
Yes, I certainly hope so.
Starring her herself.
Yes.
Well, please feel free, send me a letter. Let me know when you'd like to come, and I'll make sure there's a ticket waiting for you.
Too kind of you.
As always, my friend.
Thank you.
Here, here. You know, I always said you were going to be the one to succeed at this opera house.
Not without anyone else here.
I want to let you in on a little secret.
It's going to be a scary secret. Or a good secret. I'm about right for a good secret at this point.
I think it's going to be a very good secret.
Oh, good. Oh, yes. Well,
This is the deed to the opera house.
why do you know where the deed? Why do you know where the deed is to the opera house? And why are you showing it to me?
Because it's yours.
How come now, Jennifer? That wasn't our arrangement.
Kenneth,
Mr.
Magdalene.
Timothy Bates.
his name is Kenneth. And I would like to gift this to her.
The arrangement was, you and I came here, set things to right, put you in your proper place, and you were to introduce me to my sons.
I am changing the arrangement. She has to support us. You have no need of an opera house. Nor do I.
Hello? Father? Apparently?
I was hoping it would go so much more better than this.
So was I. Magdalene, I do hope you are one who could keep a secret.
Of
You'd be
course you
ashamed
can.
to bury yet another body behind the opera house. Oh, look!
What are you doing?
Apparently everyone has lost their mind in this family, so I figured, why not join the party?
This was necessary.
Why was it necessary, Mother? So you could...
Because this opera didn't sell tickets. This opera house had no purpose. I took care of Edith so that this place would have its name in the paper again.
Fred needed to be eliminated as well, in order to install your brother.
And now, the Impending has a job. And my sweet friend has her home. Here's your father.
Play along, and a piece of this could be yours as well. There's no reason for this to end in more bloodshed.
There is a reason. You're both madmen, the lot of you. My brother has lost his mind. My mother is a killer. My father is a murderer. Do not touch me, Mother.
I don't know why I did that. He was threatening the opera house. I don't know.
You were quite right about her.
I told you.
What should we do with him?
His brother was always better anyway.
to Foul Play, Improvised, Agatha Christie.